When you decided that it was time to move on from WWE, how difficult was that decision for you?
It was really tough. I struggled with it for probably about a year. And it was, partially promises that were made when I started and a trajectory of where I wanted to see my career go. And it didn't feel like that opportunity was going to come to fruition, which was, being on one of the main shows, being on either Raw or SmackDown as a backstage interviewer. And while I was doing that at NXT, they said that I wasn't ever probably going to be on a main show. And that was my catalyst. Yeah, I think, and I've talked about this recently as well, but the first week where I don't feel like I not necessarily brought my A game, I wasn't prepared for the opportunity that loomed over me for the next couple of years. And so I did a lot of digital stuff, even doing live shows with digital. They didn't feel like that was enough to prove myself as being ready for live television. And then even when I was doing probably like a paragraph or two of live on NXT every week, once we finally did that, I had a lot of stuff. I don't know if you remember the little, it was like an overlook that I was in every week, and we would run down some of the other matches, or I would be up there with William Regal talking about the show. And I remember a couple weeks before I ended up putting in my resignation letter that I had a conversation with Cole, and he said probably wasn't ever going to happen. So
do you feel like that time off, that time away from WWE, kind of served as a reset and allowed them to reframe you in a different mindset?
Yes and no. I credit Stephanie and Triple H to being the reason why I'm back, but the fact that they always believed in me when I was there, and they were, two of the people who requested me to be on anything that they were a part of. I never felt like I wasn't doing cool things when I was there. Like, I very much am grateful for all of those opportunities, especially the ones that they gave me. But it was really because they were in these leadership roles now that I came back, and I feel like I was allowed to have those opportunities.
You told this story on our mutual friend Christian Harloff's podcast about how you texted Triple H happy birthday.
Yes.
And that kind of got the ball rolling.
Yeah.
First of all, texting Triple H happy birthday is like, you casually said it like it was, I was texting him happy birthday.
Yeah, he's my bud.
You texted Triple H.
Yeah. I was in Alaska with my mom at the time, and I texted him happy birthday. And then I just expect like a, thanks kid or whatever. And he starts to send me back like all these things about, oh yeah, I remember when I was there and I was fishing in Alaska, and like goes on this long thing. But that turned into him saying like, hey, would you have a conversation with Steph? Which obviously I would any day of the week, but
wow.
Yeah.